Goodbye, Fuji. We're on our way to Tokyo now. We just spent an hour at a Fuji onsen. Fujiyama onsen.
Fujiyama or something.
We thought we were gonna have Fuji views while being at the onsen, but turns out we couldn't actually see Fuji from it, but that was okay. Kim and I are now super clean and ready for our flight tonight. We can't quite see Fuji anymore, but we're going away from it. We went to let's see, so we woke up this morning after a fairly cold night at what was it called?
Fumotopara.
Oh, good view of Fuji still. Zoom in. Look at that mountain. We were looking at those weird patterns on the left-hand side. I don't know if you can see. Can I zoom in further? Oh, I can. Yes. Oh, look at that mountain. Yeah, so those are all switchbacks, I think. We took some close-up photos of it. Kim's not quite sure, but I'm pretty sure.
Not convinced.
I'm pretty sure that those are the trail switchbacks going up the mountain. Yeah, so last night we went to Fumotopara, a fantastic campsite with beautiful views of Fuji. And there were a lot of other campers there. A lot of people had tents with stoves inside of them. So like there's lots of fresh wood fire smoke smell all around, and everybody looks so cozy in their tents. That's kind of cool. Around. There we go. Kim's driving now, so I can record a bit. Let's see. More Fuji. Goodbye, Fuji. It's pretty crazy how the mountain changes throughout the time that we were watching it. There would be clouds that would come in front of it. There would be clouds above it. There would be sun below it. There would be sun above it. It just changed so much while we were watching at the campsite. Oh, that's right. We made Nabe.
And we saw the sunset and the colors that
ooh, there's a cool looking mountain over there. Ooh, what's up there? It's so steep. It's so cool. Yeah, we made nabe. We have a little camp stove and we have a pot, and we just boiled some nabe broth inside of it, and then we added mushrooms and veggies. What else did we add? Some fish ball and some really premium cuts of what looked like Wagyu. We're not sure. Each of those cut beef portions were like 800 yen. So not too cheap, but some neat looking houses over there. Yeah, let's see. So fancy beef. Fish balls, mushrooms, and then I guess noodles for me at the end. And we both had choya flights of different choya plum wines. We bought for 450 yen or 500 yen, I can't remember. It was pretty cheap. It was pretty cozy. At first we were cooking outside, but it was just so windy and so cold that we decided to risk the fire dangers of having it inside. We just cracked a window and just kind of ate inside, and it got quite nice and warm, and we were cozy and just eating nabe. And then we looked up. Kim found a game that we could play. Keep talking and nobody explodes. Is that what it's called? Mm-hmm. And we played a few rounds of that, and that was a lot of fun. And then we went to sleep so that we could go wake up super early for the sunrise. Kim got up early and jumped out and took a bunch of fantastic pictures. I just defrosted the back window and enjoyed the sunrise from the inside of my inside of the camper van here. Oh, here's what it looks like, by the way. I don't know if we've gotten a picture of it or a video of it. We got a little sink over there right now. It's just kind of a trash pile because we've disorganized things, but you know, there's a comfortable bed that's big enough for the two of us to sleep side by side. And yeah, this is awesome. Like, we were working out the math. Turns out we basically spent $47 per day per person on this camper van rental, which is just maybe $20 per day per person more expensive than an ordinary car rental. So basically, if we were to rent a car and do hotels, in order for it to be more profitable or whatever, or save more money, we'd have to find hotels that are less than $20 a night, which is like not possible. it's yeah, even capsule hotels aren't that cheap. I mean, maybe we could find some like pretty bad ones that might be about the same price, but either way, we get to stay in a lot of wonderful places and be comfortable.
Honestly, Michino Ekis are just baller.
Yeah, Michino Ekis are the way to go.
Oh,
you can park right next to the bathrooms there.
Yeah.
I think I did talk about the Michino Eki we stayed at previously,
okay, yeah.
in the previous video.
That's right.
Oh, look at all these mountains. Love it. I don't think we can see Fuji anymore. Yeah, it's completely out of our view, so I'm glad I started recording when I did. I got some pretty good views in it. Yeah, the only downside of the camper van that we're finding is just that we have to leave the camper van to use the bathroom in the middle of the night. And there was one particular night where we had to use the bathroom like 5 times. Which is like, I think that was one of the first nights we were here.
Yeah, it was one of the first night
it was the first night that we stayed in Tokyo.
Yeah.
And there we made the mistake of just parking in a random parking lot.
Yeah.
And then we were like, we need to find a bathroom, and had to do like a I don't know, a quarter mile hike to the nearest 7-Eleven to pee, and then just kind of like suspiciously walk around and look for like, you know, something to buy just to make it less apparent that we're just there to use the bathroom. But the problem is we went there like 5 times and they're like, hello again, and I'm like, yes, I am here to purchase another item. Don't mind if I use your bathroom while I'm here. You know,
I did have items to buy. Like, okay, one, I bought like a sunscreen chapsticks, which is nice. I've been using it, and then I was like, oh, you know what, I should get some sunscreen. So I bought some sunscreen the second time. I don't feel too bad.
No, but I noticed that Kim started like filling up the camper van with all sorts of variety of drinks. And I'm like, yesterday I was like, are you gonna drink this coffee? Because I've been looking at it for like a week now, and I'm like,
it was pretty good.
I want to drink this coffee. That was very flavorful coffee. I got a little taste. But yeah, so that's not the way to go. You can see it?
Yeah.
Oh, just a little bit. Let's see if I can get a zoom in. There it is. Goodbye, Fuji-san. What a pretty mountain. Let's see. What else? Yeah, so we stayed at the campground. It was pretty cold. Went way below freezing overnight.
Yep.
And we're not allowed to run the car past 8 p.m. So we kind of like all closed up the shop and had the car running to keep as much heat as possible. And then closed up everything, and then made the beds, and just kind of like we both got inside our sleeping bags and just kind of like waited it out as long as we could. And then finally around like 4:30 in the morning, I couldn't take it anymore. It was so cold in here. I ended up just like turning on the car for a little bit, and I figured it was fine at that time. But yeah, I mean, like, cute campground. It was just like a big open space where everyone has like theater view seating of Mount Fuji, you know. Let's see, what else? Is there anything else? We're on our way to, we're gonna try and find some alcohol that we can take back with us. Apparently we're allowed to take 3 bottles. Since I did the whiskey tasting, we know which ones to pick up. And we're also looking for like a Suntory yuzu liquor of some sort that's really expensive in the US, but is basically really cheap here. So we gotta find it first. That's what we're working on. we went to the what was it called?
You looked it up.
Oh my god. There's a pagoda we went to. It's very famous. It's like the #1 view of Japan. Pagoda with the Fuji view.
It's the first time we've like encountered a lot of tourists.
Yeah, there were actually we heard a lot of Chinese tourists, and I saw some like Russian guys. Not too many Americans, but mostly like Japanese, Chinese, and Russian people. Oh, there's a little graveyard there. That's kind of cool. Just like right above the tunnel. Weird. Interesting place to choose as a burial. Although I'm sure the graveyard was there before the tunnel, you know? Yeah, let's see. We hiked up this hill to this pagoda and took some photos, and then we went to the onsen, and now we're driving. That's it.